What If It's Cool is proudly brought to you by Respo Clothing. Feel like a champion by wearing the merch from all the stars, including Luke Resner, B Squared, Savannah Rowe, John Stop Action, Nova Nichols, The Cooters, and my personal favourite, Conflict Axiom. So feel like a champion by checking out Respo Clothing. They can be found on Facebook and on Instagram. Adrenaline Pro Wrestling presents Breakout 40, happening on April 26, featuring the up-and-coming stars of Adrenaline Pro Wrestling. Ticket link is in the description. Make sure to check it out. MXW presents Game Over, happening on Saturday, April 27th at the Sunbury Memorial Hall. Ticket link is in the description. Make sure to check it out. Mayhem Pro presents Showcase, happening on May 10th. Ticket link is in the description. Make sure to check it out. Alpha Pro Wrestling presents Malice, happening on Saturday, May 11th at the Pipeworks Market. Ticket link is in the description. Make sure to check it out. Adrenaline Pro Wrestling presents Battle to Survive 3, happening on May 25th at the Seaford Community Hall, featuring the Battle to Survive Rumble. Ticket link is in the description. Make sure to check it out. Another episode of What If It's Cool, the show where we talk about anything and everything that is cool in the world today. I am the intergalactic known as Daniel Paul Crow. With me is Siki McGee, Richard Napa. Yeah, I'm calling you out, mate. I mean, who the hell eats your really bad chicken at Preston? You know that. And don't interrupt me. With me is the gladiator known as Tass. Tass, how we going?
Yeah, doing pretty good. Had a bit of a up and down week, but we're getting good.
How come he gets to talk?
Because he can. Now shut up. And and now we have the accuser known as Dangerous Pete Morgan. Pete, where are we going?
I'm sorry, the what?
The accuser. It's a joke. I know. I'm a idiot. Just go with it.
Oh, mate. My first accusation is you're a
It's good to have the boys back.
Oh, you're gonna cop it, Dan, for that shitty intro. You're done for the whole podcast.
hey! At least on the last episode, I wasn't the one who had the shittiest joke on that one. That was you, Pete. That was you, Pete.
I was about to say I can't comment. Mine were pretty good.
You had the cringes and the shittiest joke on the last one.
Oh God.
Well, it's been an amazing week for all of us because I think we all got, well, at least had some rest. I know I'm still tired from last week from working at Alpha, but obviously Richard's recovered. Tass is just relaxing and enjoying life, and Pete is celebrating the fact that he kicked someone in the balls, is now the number one contender for the Alpha Cup, which is absolutely fantastic.
Oh, you're a classic, and he gets the job done, ain't he?
Yeah.
He's a ball kick. You got to watch that, man. Smooth criminals down under, mate. That's protected species. You got to be very careful.
Well, the footage should be out, I think, this week or next week on the Alpha Pro Wrestling YouTube channel. So yeah, definitely check it out. Before we dive into everything, Richard, you have a poll you would like to talk about. Go for it, mate.
Yeah. Okay. What is the greatest vehicle in the Marvel universe? There's only one answer that's correct. So I'll start. Pete, what do you think?
Peter parked car.
Not bad. Tass?
Vehicle.
Yes. The best one.
I'm going to just say the Blackbird.
You're wrong. Dan?
I was actually going to say the Blackbird as well because that's my ideal whenever I think of Marvel.
Lose. The best vehicle is Hawkeye's Sky Cycle.
Oh, nice. Oh, you got it. Nice.
Oh, Christ almighty.
Hasbro made me spend double just so I could get the nice classic Hawkeye, and I'm stuck with this piece of shit. So I'm not fucking happy.
Is that for the Marvel Legends range, at least?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
But I'm just not happy. It's a Sky Cycle. So yeah, it's the Sky Cycle.
It just looks like something fucking Batman related.
Well, since we're bringing in little tidbits here and there, I've got something ready that is pretty much relatable to this episode of the show.
Yeah. Oh! That's great.
Oh yeah, you got it.
That's
Like,
sick.
So for
nice,
those who are
yeah.
listening, he's got the hardback cover of X-Men's Life Death, and that's cool.
I got back into
Yeah.
it to get ready for this episode.
Did you pay scalper prices or did you get it before the episode?
Oh, long before. I've had this for a while.
Yeah, good. You going to sell it now for a scalper price?
Nah, not really.
Surely it's worth at least $4 or $5 grand. Surely the way the market's.
I mean, the original comic print, maybe, but not the fucking
Yeah,
hard.
Hey, mate, comic collectors are and I say that being a comic collector.
But to say you really want to alienate our audience right now by saying that statement.
What's wrong with you? Look at that.
So for all hate mail, please DM Rich _ oh no sorry, I was just up here.
DM that guy.
Naf. What is it? Naf _ 87 or something. I don't know.
87?
What is it?
What is that?
What is it?
No, I'm telling you now. You can't even remember my.
I'm gonna all right, dickhead. I'm gonna look it up now. Oh my god!
On my handles.
Oh, because I forgot the NAF's bloody Instagram handle. Oh Jesus!
Well,
All right,
I
so
was gonna
NAF
say it at the end of
dash.
the episode anyway. What are you googling it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Just wait patiently.
Bizarre.
right. All right, hang on. Because we have to do this because I got in trouble on Reaction Wrestling Wednesdays for last week's episode. We're going to take a brief moment to talk about our sponsor here on What If It's Cool, Respo Clothing. Make sure to check out Respo Clothing on Instagram and on Facebook at Respo Clothing or Respo.clothing on Instagram. They have amazing merchandise from all the stars. You can feel like a champion. And guys, please don't drop us as a sponsor because we love that money. So please forgive me. Anyway,
It's going, Dan. Not only are you pissing us off on the podcast, you're pissing off our sponsors too.
yeah.
Taking back to last episode, did you plug him there as well? Because I don't think you did.
Shut up!
You're pissing off everybody today, Norbert.
I don't know that yet. Shut up!
You got fucking Coach Buzzy.
I got in so much trouble for the last episode of Reaction Wrestling Wednesdays, guy, because literally we're about to finish up, and all of a sudden I had to stop it. And I went, "Oh, hang on, wait, we haven't stopped it." So we haven't plugged the thingy yet, and it just, oh god.
Wait, you don't watch back your own show?
What?
I was watching the show, but I literally forgot to plug it in between the bits. So
He's one of those famous snobby actors. I do not watch my own work. I only perform the best. Sorry, Dan. Dan's not good enough to rewatch his own work.
So who's the moron that's only listened to 5 minutes of the last episode? Richard Naffa is his name?
I'm a guest, man. I'm a guest. How dare you?
You're a fucking part of the show, you moron.
Nah, I'm in too deep.
So
I've become I'm a snobby actor.
We have a revolving door of cast members, and you are a cast member, so shut up. You should be listening to our show.
I'm a revolving door to you. That's what I am. First, you with a rubbish intro, now I'm a revolving door. That's what I am. Okay, no worries, Dan. Disgusting.
Oh, we're 5 minutes in. We haven't even gone into the episode yet.
Yeah, what?
I feel
I've
like
got to make up for last week, man. I have to. I wasn't here. I've got to make it up. I've got to make it up somehow.
I feel like this is going to end up us being in the ring one day, and just like someone like you know what,
lose.
It'll be Dangerous Pete Morgan being the ref on this one, even though he says he's retired as a ref. Probably we'll have Tass on commentary, even though he hasn't done it before on live. But I think it'd be really great. And then just us, just wailing the shit out of each other and
what do you mean out of each other? No, me wailing the shit out of you.
It'd be a fight.
I saw the footage of you fighting, Dan. I'm not impressed.
Did you see that? Did you see that footage from the show already?
The one that's just passed. Yeah, I saw.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God. And now you're picking. The best part is you're picking fights. That's the fun part. Okay, Dan. Let's go.
I forgot. I did tell you that. I said to you that that footage.
Yeah.
All right. Now, who would like to read the synopsis of episode 6 of X-Men 97?
I'm actually prepared for one, so I've got it.
Oh, you're a professional. Jesus Christ, that's a change.
Life, Death, Part 2. Storm is forced to face her worst fears in order to free herself.
Well, that's half the plot.
Hey,
Yeah.
that's what yeah, man. Don't shoot the messenger.
They wanted to
Wait,
keep the rest
wait, where,
surprise.
where's that from? From Wikipedia or from the actual synopsis from Disney?
IMBD.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Yeah, that's pretty much the same synopsis.
Yeah, it's the same everywhere. Even Wikipedia has that.
Oh god. Well, it opens with a beautiful shot being like so very Star Wars-esque and half naked flyboys. Are they flyboys or what do you call them exactly?
Pilots.
Oh,
I'd
pilots. Okay.
assume.
I don't know. Just like I was like, why are they half naked?
You would think that.
Well, it's a nice little.
They do.
We go from death and destruction in the last episode to now all of a sudden war in outer space between the Kree and the Shi'ar Empire.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Take your breath mint. After dinner mint, you start crying, bawling your eyes out, and now we're just whiplash. Yep, I'm away. Something completely fucking different. You thought you were going to mourn Gambit. Nah, next. It was good. It was good to see Ronan actually doing something. It was lovely. Ronan the Accuser.
Is this the first time? Is this the first time he's ever made an appearance on X-Men, or is it
In X-Men? Yes. Animation? No. He was in.
FF, wasn't he?
I don't think so.
He was in Guardians, but I don't know. I don't think he was in anything else.
He was
I
also
thought
in.
you were talking about the 90s cartoons.
The 90s. Yeah, the 90s card. He might have appeared in the Silver Surfer because there was a lot of space characters in the Silver Surfer.
Mm.
Yeah. And then he was in Guardians and then Captain Marvel. And then I think that's it.
Talking about the cartoons, mate, not the
I'm talking about Ronan in general.
Avengers: Earth's Mightiest Heroes. I think
yeah, that's right. He was.
Can I just say that's the best Marvel animation, hands down.
Oh, it is hands down.
So
I've got the whole thing on DVD because I made sure I wanted to keep that.
So good, so good. That's what got me into Avengers as a kid, man. That's top shelf stuff.
Mm. It's good stuff.
Yeah, we're here to talk about X-Men '97, guys, not Avengers Mightiest Heroes.
It's called having a nice, engaging podcast, mate. All right, take it easy. It's not need to get aggressive.
Wasn't mean to. Oh, I can't do this. It's too fucking late because oh god, I'm tired. Anyway,
we're gonna have fun. This will be very fun. Yes, please continue, Dan.
So I've forgotten the character's name now because we're talking a lot of bullshit. What's Laranja's sister's name? Who makes it?
Deathbird. He said 3 times. Listen, man.
Huh?
Deathbird, also known as Richard's new crush.
Not a ranger.
Oh,
sorry.
Oh, we've just unlocked Richard's kink, redhead.
Mate.
I'm not ashamed.
Now, just for the ladies that are listening on this episode or watching, depending on which way you go, Richard is single, and if you are a redhead, please DM him because he, is looking.
I'm not going to. Yeah, all right, whatever, Dan. I'm not going to turn away redheads, but I'm fine. Thank you very much.
We're turning this podcast into Married at First Sight.
All right, anyone who's not redhead can go home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why do you think I like the other episode so much? We had Jean Grey and Madeline Pryor. Anyway, yep. So Ronan the Accuser, Deathbird. What were we saying?
Sorry, I'm just lost about the redhead thing.
The Kree, come on, people! The Kree was smashing the
sorry,
show, and then
Royal Guard
come
in and just wipe out the Kree battle cruiser.
Yeah. How cool was what's his face? What's his name? Gladiator.
Yeah.
Can I just point out, and I'm going to get a lot of hate for this one. I hate Gladiator. Whether it be on the show, in the comics, I hate him. I can't stand him.
What?
He's like I don't know if anyone feels the same way, but I feel about this. I feel like he's a lame version of Superman. I don't know what it is about him. I can't stand his character at all.
It's pretty much what he is.
Yeah, isn't that the point?
Yeah, because he's one of Marvel's
massive
Superman.
Mm.
Yeah, they got what? Hyperion, Sentry, and Gladiator, and that's it. 3.
Yeah.
Isn't there one more?
3 of them. Yeah, it feels like there's a fourth one, but
I'm
can't
pretty
remember.
sure there's one more.
Oh, Icarus.
Oh,
the
yes,
Eternals.
that's right. Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Quite
like,
nerdy.
No one can beat Big Blue. Nobody. He's the best.
yeah, true.
Mm.
Many have
I
tried.
found it interesting that in the Royal Guard you see Vulcan Vulcan, not surprising, but Destiny as well. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, okay.
Yeah, Vulcan was weird too. That was a weird one. Because isn't he? That's Cyclops'
Brother, yeah, his
Yeah.
younger brother.
Yeah.
Was it his brother, or was that what is that his dad? So I thought
No, his
Havoc
young-
was his brother.
Hang
No,
on.
his dad was
no.
Cosette?
Havoc is his brother. No, Havoc is his brother.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, but that's the other brother. Isn't
Oh,
it?
yeah, he's got three. He's got
Yeah.
two brothers, doesn't he?
does he? Okay.
Yeah. And his kids.
Because I know Pulsar's his dad.
Yeah.
That's the knockoff Star-Lord guy, yeah, with the Star
Yeah,
Jammer.
yeah.
Yes.
Knock off Han Solo with a mullet.
Starjammers.
Yeah, that's the one.
Starjammer, that's the one. Starjammer.
With the bandana.
Yeah.
No, but
Hasn't
th-
been
th- this
played.
this whole scene for me, again, being a parent, like I felt this is very violent, especially with the voices. Like, is so, like, you know, like I'm feeling a little like if this is me at 10 years old watching, I'll be terrified for just for the noises alone.
That's 'cause
But
you're
even again, blood. I still can't believe they're getting away with blood on a PG-13 TV show.
Brother,
I
I don't
think
think it's PG-13 anymore. After last week, man, I don't think
This-
it's PG-13.
This one was rated M, I'm pretty sure. I just rewatched it. I swear I saw an M in that corner.
All right.
Yeah, this is
While
not
you
right.
guys talk, I'll check that up and make sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. They're getting. Yeah, it's bad.
Oh, we
It's
also
very-
forgot to mention Nightcrawler now in the intro.
Yes.
and no Gambit or Magneto.
No.
No.
Unlucky. That's unlucky.
And fun fact, Nightcrawler's logo comes from his limited 1997 solo run, I believe it was. And yeah,
Nice.
it was.
That was a fun fact. I like that. That's cool.
No,
it's not the
it
only one.
was PG. It was PG, Pete.
I was PG. I was
Yeah.
could have sworn.
Well, they're pushing it. They're pushing it big time.
They are.
Yeah.
But
I imagine the only thing that's going to get him over the line is like an F bomb or
Yeah, pretty much.
something.
pretty
you don't have
much.
to worry about that in Deadpool and Wolverine.
Oh yeah, true.
Yes. Yeah, but see, it's a good PG, but for sensitive people like Dan, then yeah, it is. You know, it's pushing the envelope a lot. Because Haram, look, you get scared. The violence is too much. You poor thing. I'm sorry that you feel that way, but you know, it's 2024, man. You got to calm down.
Moving on. So Deathbird gets interrupted as she's doing her whole shtick with Ronan, and Lalandra's just doing this massive PR stunt where she's announcing that she is in love with Charles Xavier. I know I kind of put that in the back burner to remind myself that Professor X is still alive. For me when I was just went, oh yeah, he's still alive.
Because he didn't really
I
die in the end.
completely forgot.
It was good to see. It was good to see him soon again, and I was like, he's walking. Whoa! Okay, so they managed to keep him alive. He's walking great. And then,
Man, you would want him back in the.
I clicked onto it immediately that I
Sorry,
was an exoskeleton.
yeah, that's what I'm about to say. Because and then we get to the next scene. He's in the exoskeleton. I'm like, oh, great.
You would be back in the wheelchair, Dan. Typical. Can't let a man walk. Can't let a man just be happy for 5 minutes walking there. He's gonna mute me. He's gonna mute me.
I'm literally looking at my mute button.
Look at him. You just see scrambling. The button.
And the guy who's voicing Charles now, I believe, is Ross Marquand. I think it is.
Yes.
Why's that name ring a bell?
Yeah, it was he's voiced by the guy who who played Red Skull in Avengers Infinity War.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, the original voice actor retired years ago.
Oh wow, there you go.
Yeah.
Another
And
fun
he
fact.
voices Ultron in What If.
Yes, he was him. He was Ultron in What If.
He did well. I didn't really pay too much. Like it was very seamless.
That was really good.
You know?
Yeah,
It's great.
you
I enjoyed
he
it.
has a YouTube channel where he does impressions, and they're like spot on.
That's cool.
He does like Jason Statham getting a Charlie horse, and if you close your eyes, yeah, it sounds exactly
That's
like
awesome.
that.
That's awesome.
It's weird.
Can we change your moniker from Dangerous to Fun Fact Pete Morgan?
He's pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that,
Pete
mate.
Morgan, mate. What are you talking about?
Huh?
Got the Black Lantern Corps tattoo on my back. That wasn't a giveaway.
Hey, fun fact: you've got a Black Lantern on your back.
Fun fact,
to me.
fun fact: Richard's still a virgin.
I'm not even going to dignify that with a response, sweetheart. Not even going to dignify that with a response.
Anyway, so we're moving on, and obviously we have Charles and Lilandra, talking about their future, and there's a little bit of hostility between a lot of people in the Shia. Oh my god, I think I'm gonna say this wrong. The Shia Empire.
A little bit.
Did I say it? Damn, did I say it right? Or did I say it wrong?
Butchered the shit out of it, mate.
Yeah. So what is it?
The Shi'ar Empire.
Yes.
There we go, Shia. That's what I thought I said. Anyway.
The Shi'ar.
And all right, we'll call that one a piece, okay? So for that you have a go at me with that, and I had to go to being a virgin. Okay, we'll just call that one piece, okay?
No.
I'm loving this dynamic between them, and I think it's something we haven't really seen. Like Xavier really had a romance. I mean, there was like little elements here and there, but this one you really see it. I'm liking the dynamic. How about you guys?
He's a simp, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Did you hear the comment about him being her pet? He's like, yeah, I'm your pet. Okay, Charles, settle down.
I mean, yeah, just healthy kinks, mate.
Yeah. Talk about PG. He's like, yeah, I'll be your pet. Damn. The Shia with their whips.
Lange is like, you'll get to bark later. I was like, wait, what the Okay.
Touching that. That's up.
How far are we taking this? Like, has he got a suit in the closet? Like,
oh mate, I reckon doesn't she have the big staff too?
yeah, probably.
Oh god!
I'm sure Charles Xavier's familiar with that pole.
Need me to hold your staff, my queen?
Boys, calm down. We gotta stop those jokes at the moment. We've got to be a bit more professional. Breathe. Okay. One thing about especially in the original series, I've always found this very uneasy because obviously they wear that metallic over their head. I'm just like, what the is the point of that? It's like those white wigs that the judges have to wear in court. I'm like, what the it makes no sense.
Crowns, mate. Sign of dominance.
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
Yeah,
Sherlock.
Huh? I didn't know
pretty
that.
much what it is. It's like we are more powerful than you. We're gonna look more scarier.
The royal garb.
Yeah.
It's armor. Like it's hectic. It's a status symbol. How did you not catch that, Dan?
He's got nothing.
He's about to cry.
Okay, but it's starting to make sense now. But at the same time, I think it looks. Oh my god! Yeah. But at least I haven't said anything about the theme this week, and we'll move on from that.
You would bring it up again. You would, and you think I wouldn't bite that? I know you put it out there. You went fishing and you caught a big snapper. Yep, I'm biting.
So we go further into the episode, and I can't even do it. You want to go with your little spiel?
What spiel? No, I don't want to go. You're stupid. The theme song's great.
You're stupid.
The theme song's good. There's no need to call it out every episode. It's a good theme.
Talk about the actual intro, the actual self, not the song itself this time.
Oh my god! No, you are.
Well, we can talk about what was in the intro this time because there's a new character that's popped up.
Yep.
Master Mold created Nimrod.
Yes.
He's been in the show before.
Yep.
Nimrod. Sounds like Dan.
Just every opportunity he just takes.
Wow.
Well, you're Pete Davidson.
We first saw him in the series with
Dan's left.
we first saw Nimrod in the TV show from the Days of Future Past two-parter.
That's right.
Yes. Because not Bastion, bloody Bishop was fighting him in the future.
It's a cool design. Like the pink and the white. It's cool. I don't mind it.
I thought it was good to see Master Mold back in the fold. Yeah, scary looking design, and one hell of a scary character, especially in the comic books.
Well, the Wild Sentinel from the last episode was based off of the damaged Master Mold from the first episode.
Yeah,
Pretty good on its continuity. I liked it. You know, it's
Yeah, really.
That's good. It's great.
Which we'll get to by the end of this episode. But
Yes.
Yeah, we will.
get to
Yes,
it,
we
yeah.
will.
I'm now lost. So after they had their little talk and bitch and fest and all that, what happens next? I forgot. I feel too.
Then we get to
forgotten.
Storm and Forge.
Is it actually
yes.
two already? Oh no, they cut back and forth. Don't
Yeah,
they?
they cut back and
Yeah.
forth, and this is when
She's fighting the
We get
demon.
into the actual
Doesn't the demon
the
like
actual life death portion of the
episode. Yeah.
yeah. I'm still gonna call the demons terrifying to look at, but
Now, what was the name that we gave it the other week? Was it
Nasal, because
Nasal.
Nasal.
Nasal. Thank
so
you.
nasal.
I tried saying, I'm sorry, Tass. I tried saying nays, but I accidentally put an L on the end of it.
Nasal. His name is Nasal.
Nasal.
Oh,
Well,
I can
nasal.
only imagine Tass hearing back the podcast and just cringing every time.
Hey, that's how we create ratings and memories easily by making stuff like that. But we have nasal going off on a storm, and what I find about this scene is that obviously Forge is still sick. He's trying to get the water, and he pushes it away. I'm just like, dude, you know, she's trying to nurse you to health. Come on, just take the sip. You know, even if it tastes like just take the sip.
You would say that.
To be fair, she may have been hallucinating like the entire thing.
Exactly. Come on.
Yeah, because then we see the adversary pretty much putting her through her worst fear, which is close spaces. Like she puts her in a casket and just locks her in.
Now, fun fact, Pete, if you can correct me, isn't that trauma from her parents' death? Is that right? That's just claustrophobic?
Yeah, because she was stuck in I believe it was a crate, and she heard bad noises. I'm pretty sure. I need to get fact checked.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure.
But I like it. It suits Storm. Like, you know, she's very voiceless, big. You know, she's the wind and that, and her big fear is claustrophobia. I don't think I've never heard of it until today, until the episode came, and I did a bit of research on it. But I like that. That's cool. Great dimension.
I think she did have a reference back to it in the Morlocks episode, because I think they locked her away at one point.
Yeah, they did.
Went nuts. Yeah.
No, it was also Genosha episode where she got locked as well.
Yeah, Genosha episode as well.
Yeah.
I like it. It's cool.
I think whenever they do stuff like that, I think they do need to put a warning at the start of an episode, because, like, I'm not claustrophobic, but I have a lot of family members who are claustrophobic, and the moment they see it, they will freeze. Like, that is. I'm not claustrophobic. It's not that bad, but like it is a triggering point for a lot of people. Like I know, like for instance, like not know which family member of mine, but very close family member of mine would actually would probably shut up, and they'll be like, "No, I can't watch it." I'm turned off, and they'll have to leave the room and meditate for a couple of minutes before they can watch anything else after that. Yeah, it's just because it's a really serious condition, and it's terrible. Terrifying to go through. Ugh. Because like remember that Ryan Reynolds movie? What was it? Buried.
Buried. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not, like I said, I'm not claustrophobic, but just watch the trailer. That's all I can handle. I don't think I will handle the rest of that movie. Ugh.
But that's because it's you. No offense. You can't really handle much. You're putting it on for a silver platter for me, Dan. I can't help myself. I don't want to do it, Dan, but you're giving it to.
Yeah. There we go. And so.
Oh god!
Profanity left and right.
Goddamn bitch! I muted myself.
You get kicked from the cold. Try again.
All right, moving on from this part of the episode, but this is
unmutable.
Anyway, so this is also like one of its where I'm really starting to really think that Storm is the GOAT of the series, because she's just fucking tough, and I'm just digging what she's going through, because she's obviously going through the means of overcoming her fears and everything, and not taking from the demon for Nasal.
No. First the slap, and then now this episode she's bringing it home. She's MVP at the moment for me personally. She's going nuts. Even more than Gambit. Sorry, I really like her character. I like where it's going. I like her arc, and that costume, man. Oh, nothing beats that classic
Oh,
Giants.
we'll get to that. Yeah.
We'll get to that in a minute. We'll get to that in a minute.
Sorry.
Yes.
Oh, yes, character great, very nice, good.
Mm.
Nice.
But Forge also using magic as well to get rid of the adversary.
Yes, that was
No. We decided on the show he's called Nasal. Okay, we're not going to call him the adversary. He's called Nasal.
He's adversary for people who don't.
Okay.
But on one of its call, he's called Nasal, and we'll get. You know what? We should get our sponsor Westwood Clothing to actually make sure it's called. His name is Nasal or something like that.
Fucking Nasal.
Fucking Nasal. That's it. Fucking Nasal.
The song from the Devil game. Who the is that?
That's awesome. But it was cool. She was very Doctor Strange. Like that's just straight out of the MCU book.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
If you look at like the design of it and the animation of it and everything, it looked exactly the same. Yeah. And even it plays into like what the Ancient One was talking about in Doctor Strange, like how the magic comes from not just their universe, but like all of space and time. So it makes sense that it draws from the same source.
I like it, but I hope they're careful with that. I don't need everything to be connected and everything to be, kusi. I like having variations of things as well. So it's cool, but I hope they don't, just take it easy with it, in my view.
Oh, I mean, it's probably just multiversal stuff. Like
but still, like I just hope that they can draw from Steve Ditko's artwork, from his run on Doctor Strange. You know what I mean? Just be creative and different. Don't always just rinse and reuse the MCU. It's great. How it was done, excellent. But
was this confirmed to be part of the MCU now? Because I remember you mentioned
part of the multiverse. Regardless, anything's really
part of the multiverse saga. I think because I think I saw a post that Disneyplus put it on that lineup.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if they did, especially with the Watcher showing up. Like,
that too. That was the big one, big time.
Yeah.
I've rewatched the episode. I still can't find that scene. I've had a look at the screenshots that you guys have sent to me.
It's literally right before the fireworks when they start celebrating.
You can see his whole bald head. What's wrong with you?
Oh my god!
Everyone caught it.
Just remember who writes the fucking checks on this episode on this show. Okay,
Doc Mabay. You can't even see the watcher. The big juicy bald head in the middle of the screen, and you still can't see it. Anyway, I digress.
Hang the fuck on! You're getting paid.
They're getting paid.
You know what? I should become a referee because I'm.
I didn't want to say anything about
that. With those fucking comments, I should become a referee because I'm fucking blind.
Mate. That was up.
But yeah, and then Forge lets Storm know that there is something to help cure that ailment that he has, but she needs to find it in an enclosed space, which makes it even more of a challenge for her journey.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's good. And she overcame it. And she did what she needed to do. While Nasal was busting her balls, it was good. It was really good.
Yeah. Big moment.
Yeah. That one thing though is just like it shows that she still loves him if she's willing to fucking trample her biggest fear. Because I'll be flat and honest, like the way that she acted in the previous episodes, I was like, okay, yeah, you're the one who is the reason why I don't have my powers. Fuck you, I don't love you anymore. That's what I took from her reaction.
Yeah.
Well, the slap,
especially because, goddamn, that was so.
That was almost
another one in this episode too, like another slap that I'm surprised you haven't mentioned yet. But like, the point of it all was overcoming her physical fear, which is in closed spaces, but she also overcame her mental fear, which was she's worried that she's better off without her powers.
Yes.
Because it started with her conversation with Jean in episode 2, like wondering, I've always wondered what it's like to be human. And then she gets it, but she's bursting into tears because I can't feel the wind anymore. Because it's like directly from Life Death. Cable's machine, bloody Forge's machine in episode 4, it worked. It gave her back her powers, but there was the mental block.
Yeah.
There was still that worry of, am I actually better off without my powers? And that's what adversary helps her overcome.
Yeah. Even though it's a different approach, but yeah. It's
very different approach, but yeah, it's exactly the same foundation.
But that's what I like about adaptations. When they do them properly, it doesn't have to be exactly the same, but they get the essence, the flavor right. It still can be very poignant. It's something different, but it's also respecting, the source material. I love when adaptations do that and they get it right. It's fucking grass. Yeah. Old MCU used to do that really well. Pre Endgame, they used to do that really, really well.
Yeah. Same with like X-Men *92. It's what made it famous in the first place. How accurate they did their stories.
Yeah, and it's not, it's not completely one for one, but it's perfect. It's distilled like Earth's Mightiest Heroes and the Justice League cartoon. All the good ones, they do it like that.
Oh yeah,
I respect it, but they do it properly. I love it.
Mm. Oh yeah, but it's good to see that she had the transformation as well. She went from civilian clothes to the more iconic. I don't know the artist's name, but the iconic costume that we know her from the
Astonishing X-Men version.
Yeah,
is it the Astonishing? I thought it was the 1970 giant size.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
Yeah,
was
that John Romita Senior that did that art?
I thought it was Dave Cockrum. Wasn't it Dave Cockrum?
Might have been.
Giant size X-Men #1. That's what that suit was from. 100%.
Anyone want to do a quick Google search and make sure so we don't get blasted in the comments for that one?
No, I'm right, 100%. I'm confident.
Says the guy who knows not to eat chicken in Preston. So
Good luck blowing that out. Bring up the chicken again. And I'm coming at you with razor blades and lemon juice, man.
Oh boy.
I've been holding my tongue so far, and that's me holding my tongue. You watch yourself, Dan.
So violent from a child, I don't know what happened.
I stopped as a child. I don't know what happened.
Oh boy.
Late 80s.
Late 80s.
Late 80s. So yeah, it was.
Yeah, no. It's 19. I'm telling you, it's 1978.
Oh, here we go. Hold
on.
Yeah, right. And Tass just Googled it.
I don't like Tass's Google.
You're probably going to the same search thing he is, mate.
Yeah, what's wrong with you? It's 1975.
Is it?
Yes, I'm talking about this one.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that is the giant size X-Men.
It's done by Gil Kane and Dave Cockrum, 1975. Thank you.
Yeah, I thought it was Dave Cockrum. I just couldn't remember the year.
No, I'm the best. It doesn't matter. That's it. Simple. I'm number one.
You know what I love about this whole interaction between us four is that Malice usually plays a very angry character in wrestling, and he is so fucking calm right now.
Not all the time.
I'm waiting. I'm just waiting for you to shout or do something, and you're just so calm.
And knowing me, I'll be the one to edge that out of it. Right? I'm pushing fucking buttons. I know, damn, but that's a given.
Well, we got 3 more episodes of X-Men '97 to go through. I'm pretty sure we'll set the challenge for see which one it'll be. 4. Sorry, 4.
Yeah.
Was it 10?
First.
Yeah, it's 10 episodes, and this is episode 6.
If you're listening on Spotify, there will be a poll there. Which episode is Richard the Naffa going to be breaking Malice? Will it be episode 7, 8, 9, or 10?
I don't want to do that. But if I have to, I have to. But Tass, it's not personal. I don't want to do it.
No.
It's Dan's fault. Blame Dan. You know what? I am going to blame Dan. Dan, it's your fault.
Jesus Christ.
I will say there was a bit of First Flight vibes with Storm's transformation.
Yeah, that is true.
That. Like I saw a lot of people making that comparison.
First Flight.
I felt like
yeah.
Oh, I didn't really catch that. No, that went over my head. No, I didn't really catch that.
I thought it was more like the like her first transformation in the first episode of '92. How she just put her hands down and all lifted up, and then she turned from civilian to a white getup.
Well, she didn't unleash a full cyclone when she.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
that's true.
I get it now. When she's going with the deer and all that, like Man of Steel. I get you.
Yeah,
but she's
and along the water, the reflection there.
Yeah, okay, I'll pay it. I don't like it. I like it. It's very Storm-esque. I don't know. It felt.
Oh yeah.
I was too engrossed in the costume. I got excited. I was watching with my
sister.
Oh,
it's a great moment.
Oh, she's got the costume. If they give everybody their classic 1970s costumes, oh yeah,
Wolverine's already
Maybe
got
that's what they're
his.
going to be doing, Dan. I think you were the one who said that a few days ago, that there was a rumor that they're going to be changing costumes by the end of the series.
Yes.
Yeah, heard that. I hope they
Maybe they'll be
their
into the
definitive
more comic accurate looks from here on
Yeah.
out after this.
delicious, scrumptious. Love it.
I got a theory. Quick side tangent. I got a theory. Magneto is going to get his I can't remember if it was House of X or Powers of 10, but that white costume he had.
Oh, are you serious? That'd be
Because
good.
in the original E for Extinction, he survived.
Yes.
Yeah, he came back as a villain.
Mhm.
So I reckon that's the way they're going to go with him. They're going to bring him back, and that's going to be the costume they bring him in, just as like a, hey, comic reference.
Do you reckon they'll bring him back via time travel or something else?
No, I reckon he just survived the attack.
There's a theory going around about something involving Professor X that might answer that.
Okay.
Yeah, especially with
when we get back to the Xavier portion of the episode, we'll talk a bit more about that.
Okay.
Oh, we're pretty much there now, but like obviously towards the end of this part of the episode, Storm is nursing. Actually, no. Sorry, well, we've skipped way too ahead. It is back to the Xavier's bit. Yeah. And there's obviously tensions now going with the Royal Guard and everything. And is it the Royal Guard or am I stuck?
It's just with Deathbird.
Deathbird.
She doesn't want Xavier and Lilith married.
Yeah.
How stupid is the fucking cancel that they can't see Deathbird clearly just saying, "Yeah, I want the front." Like, how can they be? Fucking stupid, bro.
They're not stupid because some of them agree with it. That's
but they're stupid. It's just stupid.
It's a fucking way to get the metaphor on the head, mate. Like,
but
it's called politics, Rich.
They're stupid. Everybody's stupid. They're all dumb.
Hey! In the last episode, we even mentioned this. You know, how the hell do you have a council that has fucking Sebastian Shaw and the White Crane, and then all of a sudden there's the clone of Jean Grey, and I think that's going to be a great fucking way to start a new nation.
It's a great idea.
Fantastic.
It's a redhead on a council. What more do you want?
Oh, hell you! Again, Richard Single, please help us, guys. But this is where I'm with you. Like, you know, it's fucking stupid that they don't see that she's trying to do this. Huh?
You agree with me?
I'm going with you. I know. I'm not saying.
I'm sorry. I must be wrong.
What I said.
Agrees with me. I'm wrong. I need to reevaluate my stance. Please give me a moment to reevaluate.
Meet your local politician, and then you might learn something.
But Xavier's going through their little trial, their tests to erase his memories. That way, he can be with Lilandra in marriage.
I don't get why that should be one.
It's more like just their cultural thing with them. Like Deathbird, what she called for was the same. I believe it was the same request made for when they tried trialing Jean for her death when she was the Phoenix. They called, we declare this, yada yada yada, and that's why there was a death battle between the Royal Guard and the X-Men and the Moon.
Yeah.
That's
so
right.
It was a similar like same thing as that.
But still, I like erasing your entire existence.
All your memories.
I could, like it's like the end of No Way Home. When Spider-Man did it. Sorry for people who haven't watched that movie yet, but if you haven't watched it, for fuck's sake, what are you doing?
Yeah, two of you that haven't. Jeez.
Yeah. I don't know if I could. If I don't know if that was me, I don't think I could do it. I was just like, I love her, but you know, a lot of people love me as well. I don't want.
You would spin it like that.
Oh, shut up!
You would spin it like there's too many people that love me.
And click, and sorry.
Well,
there's too many people that love me.
As soon as I get
love me, I'm sorry that I have to.
And click, and.
Well, as soon as I get to do you reject or forget the X-Men and stuff like that? He obviously can't do it.
That's your X-Men, and he just stares.
Yeah. And then Deathbird comes in and just fucks the whole thing up.
Yep. She's like, see, he hesitates, and it's like, what the, huh? Where'd you come from? But yeah, it's a great show of like even his quick conversation he has with Gladiator about the two people that fell in love and they like in the lore of the Shi'ar and everything. He explains. Wait, what was it? I lost my train of thought now. God damn it! Richard being on mute has just distracted me.
Hang on.
He's on a phone call. What the hell?
He's calling me.
He's trying to call me.
What?
You stupid motherfucker. You fucking piece of shit. Fucking mute me.
Oh, that's such a
Unmute yourself then.
that's such a plot.
But
Unmute yourself.
You piece of shit. I'm unmutable. I'm unmutable, damn it.
That was beautiful.
Unmute me. I'll destroy you.
Oh god.
Ridiculous.
But
This is easily my favorite episode we've ever done.
oh god, yeah, this is great. Probably need to chuck on like an extra half hour so that we can actually finish the episode.
Most likely. Anyway, sorry, Pete. You were saying?
Because I can't remember the exact name of the bloke, even though I just finished the episode. I've already forgotten his name. But Xavier references a poet from Earth, like Hal Richard Neves or something of you, I think it was.
Yeah.
And he's famous author because some of his works are still celebrated, like the Jungle Book, the original one, written by him.
Mhm.
But he also wrote
Kipling.
Kipling, that's the one. He also wrote a book called The White Man's Burden, which is essentially like
Racist.
It was basically like it's the white man's job to spread what's the word? Like
Racism.
it's racism, yeah. That's why he called it the white man's burden. But basically to spread like their idea of normalcy.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like we have to go to like tribes or ancient tribes and teach them how to be normal people and to join society. That is the burden of the white man.
so like colonialism, basically.
Colonialism, yeah, that's the
Yeah,
one. And
yeah.
that's what like Gladiator was saying. He's like, oh, we do it in the name of good. And he's like, no, you don't, because I've seen plenty of people do it, and it's all the same thing, just different people.
Yeah, and
Like,
he would
it's
know
always-
it coming from the concentration camps and that.
Yeah, exactly. You have to defeat, like you have to get rid of your normal self to conform, which is also great because that's also Storm's thing with, am I better off without my powers?
Yeah,
Should I just conform to normal society?
And that's why I liked it more than the other disjointed jumble of the Jubilee episode.
Yeah.
Both stories are disconnected, but they're running parallel in terms of theme, which makes it very compelling.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
they can jumble back and forth. It was great. I'm glad you
See,
brought that
if
up.
they'd done that episode like this, what they've done like split back and forth, I think I would have really loved that episode.
Nah.
It would have been much better.
I disagree, only because I think the story that they had laid out for Jubilee and that wasn't as compelling as both of these two stories.
I get that. I'm just saying I would have enjoyed it a little bit better if they'd done that, because it would have somehow made it just more bearable, I think, for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I had a thing of like the Jubilee episode was important because the story of it was moving on from
And growing
past.
up.
Yeah, and growing up. So it made sense why they had it. It was just you could have told that exact story with Lifeblood, because that was the point of the first part of Lifeblood, was moving on, figuring out who you are when you have to change so fundamentally the way Storm did. Like losing her powers. And it's why it's stuck on her depression and suicidal tendencies so early on in that comic, because that was the point. So I reckon like if they did cut the Jubilee part, which in fair play to them, if they wanted to do it in the show's continuity, fair enough. But if you wanted to do like proper comic accurate story, which they don't necessarily have to do, then yeah, it could have been easily Lifeblood Part 1. The point is to move on, and the point of Part 2 is you don't have to if you don't want to, or if you don't have to if it's not toxic to you. And that's like the whole point of the saga. If you want to move on, move on. If it's not bad for you, you don't need to. Don't feel inclined to.
Yeah.
Well, and honestly, like if you had that with the ending of Lifeblood Part 2, where you see like Storm sees the newscast and everything as the end of episode 5, and then episode 5 is episode 6, because everybody would have been contemplating, oh God, what happened to Genosha?
Yeah.
And yeah, it would have been a week of theories and everything.
Oh, that would have been much better, I reckon.
Yeah, like it's not bad, because episode 5 was still good, but I reckon like if they still kept it flowing, then it would have been perfect as episode 6. But that's just me going on.
No, but episode 6, if they reverse the order, I reckon that would have been. I think more tears would have been shed on that, because like it had this already had this theory, and then all of a sudden you were prepared for the ending.
And that's the whole.
Oh, for sake! This is why you need to catch up when you miss episodes.
No, I just wanted to highlight the fact that you cried. That's all.
Sorry. All three of us cried.
Yeah, that's understandable.
I was more numb more than crying.
You should make fun of Dan, didn't you? Just...
I'm not making fun of
Except that
I understand why they cried. It was an emotional scene. But you cried a little bunny rabbit walking past in the street. That's the point I'm trying to get at.
Moving on to what happened later in the episode, we have them going back and forth, and Deathbird, right?
Yep,
Deathbird and Lalandra are now fighting, and they're going off, and then Xavier just goes classes in session, or
classes in session. Yeah, I forgot my greatest gift, classes in session. But before that, oh my God, Gladiator, MVP of the goddamn episode, gets clawed. Bang! Sends it straight across the room.
Awesome.
I was like, bro's been waiting for that since training day. You can tell.
Big time. Sit your bitch ass down.
And then Deathbird's troops start shooting at Melandra and Xavier, and then
and he just stands there.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's awesome.
Dick planted firmly on table.
That's right. That's it.
I refuse to acknowledge that Gladiator is the MVP of this episode.
That's because you're stupid. It was a cool moment.
Yeah,
it was awesome. How do you not like that? Even if it wasn't Gladiator, that's just a cool moment for.
As I said, I hate this character. Doesn't matter if he has a cool line or a cool moment like this. I can't stand him.
Can you look? I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. Can you just explain to me why? Why? Just give me a logical reason why.
I can't. Except for me to just call him a knob. You know, it's like why the am I friends with you? I can't explain it. You know,
no, you lose again. You're stupid. No, I gave you a chance. And you blew it. Look, you're about to start crying now again. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh, mate,
the guy's listening via the Spotify. He's tearing up there. You can see it. He's about to ball out.
Richard. You can be the sweetest fucking peach in the tree, but some people just don't like peaches.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I get that a lot, via Dan.
Jeez.
I'm
trying to alleviate everything, bro, but you just keep taking every fucking shot. You take your firstborn or something, man. I swear.
He tried to fucking mute me.
I honestly feel like we should get Dr. El Paragon, even though he's not part of whatever school officially, to be on a therapy session with all four of us right now.
He is a therapy.
He is a therapy. Yeah, you know all about that. He's your tag team partner after all. But I don't know if we could get any good advice from him, because he charged me a load for the last session and it didn't help with me and Emilio. So. Do what you will with that one. But this whole bit where they're in class and everything.
The astral plane, isn't it?
Yeah, the astral plane.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was very corny, but I kind of liked it. Yeah, okay.
I have to say, I'm sorry. But if you watch his facial expressions while his hand is in his pocket, doesn't it look like he's like touching his arm? Just me. Just go back, watch that scene, and you tell me. I saw it on a comment somewhere. I'm like, nah. I went and I looked at the clip. I'm like, holy shit. What the Look, that's just me. I could be wrong, but that's my.
I say, bro, just looked like a man with a hand in his pocket. What the?
Nah, but he was smiling and he was moving his pocket around. It was weird.
And the award for the worst joke of this episode goes to Richard Naffer.
It's not a joke. I'm being serious.
So last episode was with Pete. Previous that was me. Previous was me. And previous was me. But now Richard's now got the championship on this one because that was fucking terrible.
I'm being serious. But anyway. All right.
Yeah, anyway.
No worries.
I think we already spoke about that because that's when Gladiator and Willandra and the Council and
but then doesn't he get the vision
ideologies?
Yeah. This was like before he gets the vision of Gambit and everything.
Yeah,
he's trying to explain to them the core principles of their ideology and why it's bad, and they're arguing against him. He's like, because it's straight up colonialism, and he knows that. It's why his greatest gift isn't like, oh, it's my telepathy. Nah, it's that he's a teacher.
Mm.
Even before he was always a teacher. So that's why he's trying to school them in like, no, we aren't doing things. I wanted to do things your way, but your way is wrong. Here is why it's wrong. And that's why every time like Deathbird goes like, oh, like what is the power of the Shi'ar based off of? And she's like, Deathbird just destroys everything and goes, oh, it's from the skulls of weak people like you. And he's like, no, sit down. Raise your hand.
And it was funny because in the other council, the guy puts his hand up.
Yeah, exactly. It's like,
awesome.
He probably just saw that and he's like, yep, I'm good.
Yeah, I'm not going to get fucking blasted.
Just an apple teleported into my mouth.
I don't know about you guys, but I felt this scene should have gone a little bit longer with the whole classroom thing. I think this could have been really funny and very thought provoking as well because there was a lot of like serious but also funny tones in this one scene, but it just felt too short to me.
Yeah, but I reckon if it went any longer, it'd be too preachy. Like obviously, it's a preachy sort of moment, but I reckon if they did it any longer, it would have been too much, in my opinion. I think it would have been
just enough.
Yeah,
he made the point by the end of it, so like taking it on further than that is a bit.
Yeah, so 3 against 1 as usual, stupid Dan.
Because like I say that because if you look at his speech to the Shi'ar of like, this is why your opinion is like, it's not the worst, but it's the one that's the wrong way because we're all born of stardust. We are all the same thing. We all live in the same galaxy. It's the same argument that Magneto made in episode 2.
Yeah,
like we shouldn't have to fight to live on the planet that we all live on. It's small enough, but we're nothing compared to everything else.
Yeah.
So just like you normal humans, we have a right to live here too. And that's what Xavier was saying. All life has a right to live as it wants to live. Just because you think you're superior doesn't mean that you are.
Yeah.
And that's why I love the writing in this show, especially because like especially because like at the start of the show where people are like, oh, X-Men's gone work and all that, and everybody's like, oh, X-Men's always been work because like
most of those people don't even know what the term means.
Exactly, they just say it because it's a bloody thing word at this point.
Yeah,
but
the X-Men have always been that, since their creation
diversive. From
Jack Kirby and Stan Lee. That's always been their thing. Throughout every incarnation, every team. That's the thing. We're going against prejudice and hate, and that's our thing. And that was
why they were created in the first place, as a commentary on prejudice.
Correct. Good old Jack Kirby.
Yeah, Jack Kirby and Stan Lee were fucking years ahead of their time.
Yeah.
But it's why like you could take this scene and make it panel for panel with all the speech bubbles and everything, put it in a comic, and it'd be the exact same. And that's why I love it, because it's so accurate to what the X-Men stand for.
Yeah, and there hasn't been a show like that in such a long time. This is big for me to say, but it's almost on the same level as Justice League and Batman in the terms of it's getting the characters so right on every level. Like not one character isn't that character. It's like the perfect distilled version of all those years of history in each character. It's grouse, and that's why it's so compelling. It's like, oh, this is what it's supposed to be, especially coming from all the Fox movies. Love them, hate them, but they never got each character as they should in its entirety. You know what I mean? So it's good to see everybody's getting the right treatment. However short their appearance is, however long their appearance is, it feels, oh yes, that is Storm, that is Magneto. It's awesome.
Can't believe I'm going to say this, but I actually agree with every fucking word you just said. Then, that is just. I don't think in the entire time I've known you, I could honestly say I've ever said that to you.
No, that's absolutely true.
Jesus, mate, you sound like the kind of guy that would suggest Macca's if Richard said Hungry Jacks. Like, come on, man.
I don't know what to say. I'm touched. I'm speechless. I don't know what to say, Dan. You've. I don't know what to say.
Oh,
that was beautiful, Daniel. That was just beautiful.
And then all of a sudden,
and then all hell breaks loose.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Let's just bring the mood way back down.
Bring it down.
Well, he was getting good. Well, things were getting good, and then all of a sudden,
the globe starts spinning. Hang on.
Yeah. But
we get.
How come? I want to know. How come it was Gambit and not Magneto?
Because Gambit was the one.
This is what I was talking about.
Yeah.
Because most of the time you see Charles, he talks about his friendship with Magneto most of the time, not with of course, he has a connection with all the X-Men, but Magneto's his oldest friend.
Yeah.
Hell, he still calls him Magnus. Like,
yeah. When the death image comes up, it's Gambit, not Magneto. So there's a theory going around that maybe Magneto's still alive.
Yeah, it plays into mine.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I don't like that because that means Gambit's dead.
Nah, it's like the show, that episode, like that event, it needed something to ground it. And unfortunately, Gambit's death was the perfect way to do it.
But it wasn't even just Gambit. It was more than half of the generation.
Yeah, but we don't have a personal connection with half of Genosha.
Yes,
we have a personal connection with
Why'd you kill Banshee for? Banshee was cool. I like Banshee.
Banshee was cool, but he's not a core member of the X-Men, is he?
Yes, he is. Giant size #1, 1974.
And they did kill off quite a few important characters in that.
Yeah, like Bastion and Madeline.
I'm more upset about Banshee and Madeline.
It makes sense that you'd be a fan of a screaming bitch.
That's why I love you so much. That's why I love you, Dan. Yourself there.
Yeah,
I'm okay with that because we all know I'm a screaming bitch, so that's okay.
But yeah, that's the big theory going around now that Magneto may have been saved by Leech in that big moment against the Wild Sentinel.
What is Leech's powers again?
He nullifies other mutants' powers.
Oh, so how was he going to save him?
Oh yeah, no.
So the Wild Sentinel wouldn't know, wouldn't figure out that
he killed Leech instead of Magneto.
But the blast got him. Everybody.
Yeah, but like the shield would have protected them, but it would have like still done
Magneto's powers to the point where the Wild Sentinel might think that he's dead.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know
I see you.
That's the big fan theory going around now.
You know why I don't subscribe?
We'll have to wait and see next episode.
It's a good theory, but the reason why I don't subscribe to it is, in my opinion, again, nothing.
Yeah, of course.
The fact that Cable is involved.
Yes.
The fact that he came and said, "Oh, not again." So I feel like yes, this is a big moment, but I think it's going to be undone via time travel. I think it probably would. I hope so. I like the X people, but you can't kill Gambit. He's cool.
I hope not, only because on a rewatch, it'll take away all the oomph from the end of that episode.
That's true.
It'll undo all the work that ending had.
But I can't listen to that fucking song, Beautiful Nation now. Like, ever again.
Lovely Nation.
I've been listening to that all week.
It's so bad. It's like on repeat. It's up.
Oh, and wait, fun fact, Pete. when you go back to the original Mind Flash that Madeline Pryor had in episode 1, I believe it was 1 or 2.
Yes.
It's a slowed down version of Ace of Base's Happy Nation.
Oh.
It's
nice.
Like it is actually a slowed down, or it's either it's like the intro where there wasn't any lyrics, because the same part that played when Madeline was having a nosebleed was playing in the Flash.
Pete, you've outdone yourself. That was the best fact all night. You've blown my mind.
I have like another 2 in the chamber, but we've moved past them.
Okay, all right, because we're almost out of time. Get your 2 fun facts out. Fun fact, Pete.
Okay, during the speech where Lalandra is professing her love for Charles Xavier, she talks about colonizing worlds. You see a race of horse-looking people with hammers and all that doing mining work.
Yes.
They're Beta Ray Bill's race.
Yes.
Nice.
I did not notice that.
Yes, they're even in the plant, like the garden when him and Lalandra are having a conversation. You see him in the foreground.
Awesome. Yes.
So yeah, that's Beta Ray Bill's race.
Yes.
Yes.
Give us the other one. Give us the other one. Give us the other one. You're on fire. He's on
Calm,
fire.
Richard, calm down.
No, I'm excited.
So the other one is about Charles Xavier's Flash.
Flash.
Yeah.
When did he flash somebody? I didn't remember he flashed anybody.
When he had his hands in his pocket.
Jesus Christ. So when he sees fucking Gambit,
yes.
all the skeletons that are in the students' chairs are a sign that his students are dying. And also why he sees flames is because he could feel the mutants as they were being killed by the Grand Sentinel.
Oh my god.
That's what snapped him out of it.
That same dialogue from the new X-Men comic.
Yep. They were all laughing. They were all dancing. They were all making love. It is taken exactly from the bubble.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
I thought that sounded familiar.
Yeah. As soon as I heard it, like, that's beautiful.
Wow. Okay.
All right. Now that we got the fun facts out of the way, I can actually now have I've now come to with the decision of how I feel about this episode because I haven't mentioned it on here, but I've been struggling to know if I either liked it or hated this episode, and
really?
I now after hearing those two last fun facts, I've actually come to the conclusion. But let's just quickly finish up. So we cut obviously, Xavier has a flash and all that stuff, and then we just cut back to Storm and Forge, and they're sort of rekindling their love, and turn the TV on, and then all of a sudden the tears start coming out from Storm, realizing Genosha's gone.
Yep, everything's now at the right time. Everything's now been brought together.
Yep. It's cool. The stage has been set, and I think the next episode is going to be hectic. It's going to be interesting.
We have been warned by one of the executives through Instagram and Twitter and all that. That says that the last 3 episodes are the tearjerkers, and I've already got a couple of boxes of tissues on standby just in case.
Let me get this straight. If the creators of the show are saying the next few are the tearjerkers, that means you're going to collapse or something, right?
Most likely,
And also, the mid credit scene, we now know who's behind.
Yes. Let's quickly just talk about this for a second. Now I've already forgotten the character. Who's the one who was Trask? Now Trask is a bitch, because he gets. Shut up. So we get he gets blasted, and then he just starts going, who the gets blasted and starts crying like that.
A human who's being fucking terrified, bro. Does it ever happen to you? I bet you cry like a little bitch too.
Literally, Dan. That's who. You've answered your own question.
Especially who it's coming from.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, imagine seeing that face in a fucking dark alley, let alone a well-lit police station.
I don't know how I feel about it being Mr. Sinister, but I don't know. I've got mixed feelings.
It's accurate.
Narrative-wise, it makes sense. It obviously was Cassandra Nova originally in the comics, but for narrative-wise, for this story that they're telling, it makes perfect sense.
Yeah, I agree.
It's all the same beats. Sinister wants to create his own race of mutants and wants to control them. Hence why he took out everybody in Genosha, wiped the slate clean, and made a massive, because I don't think anyone touched on this, he made a massive power vacuum in the mutant community. Majority of the strongest are gone.
Yeah.
Magneto's gone. Charles is gone.
Pete, why do you do this to me? Now I'm really assertive how I feel about this episode now.
Good, Pete. I didn't really think about that. All the big hitters and all the leaders are gone.
Yep, that's why it was the whole thing running through the episode. Genosha was just the start.
Yeah. I think we spoke about this last episode. Emma Frost wasn't in among the dead, was she?
Yeah, I need to correct myself.
I reckon she was.
I got to correct myself because yes, you were right. I thought it was Melon. No, sorry, I thought it was Emma Frost next to Sebastian Shaw. No, I was actually wrong.
That was
Madeline Pryor.
Madeline Pryor.
Yeah.
I hope they do like an in memorandum just so we know who's carked it. I'd like to know who's gone. I'd like to know this,
just
please.
Island of Genosha.
In memory of the Isle of Genosha.
Yeah. I still can't believe they killed Banshee.
And then if they do that little video of like enlisting of people, they need to do the slow down version of what's that song called? Happy Nation. Happy Nation.
That's cool. That is cool.
Nation.
Then, wait, that means it's time for
Cyclops.
No, just like what Pete said, just bring back the slowed down version of the song.
Yeah, just bring it back.
That means Cyclops is going to come up as the big leader. Everyone's
yeah.
In the comics, that's what happened. He became the leader.
Yeah.
Because Xavier's gone, Magneto's gone. Who else?
That's it. And his kid's gone. He's got no excuse to be a bitch.
Wolverine, you know, and then he can lead the X-Men like he did in that great TV show that lasted only one season.
Oh, another banger.
It was a banger, that show, yeah.
It's great. It's a great opening theme. Go, Dan, fight now.
Oh, there we go. See, Pete? Rich actually agreed with me on that one.
Oh, it's awesome. It's not as good
I didn't like it either.
No, he said he liked it.
Oh, he said he liked it. Oh,
yeah.
No, it's good. It's a good thing. It's not like top 10.
Yeah, it's not the worst that I've heard. Like, it's not Avengers United They Stand.
Oh, no.
Oh, my God.
Earth's Mightiest Heroes. Now that.
Yeah, that was
thing.
Fun fact. Another fun fact.
What a thing.
The same people who did that intro song is a band called Downstraight who also did the intro song for Cody Rhodes.
The intro for what?
They did the band that did the intro for Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes.
Oh,
is a band called
my God.
Yeah.
And they did the song, they did Cody Rhodes' theme song.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. It's all over you.
I did not know that.
It's cool. That's cool.
I don't do many of these. I'm sorry.
we need a t-shirt immediately. Pete's Fun Facts. That's priority. We need nasal.
So Respo Clothing, if you're listening, we need shirts that says Pete's Fun Facts, nasal,
and delicious.
and hashtag delicious.
Yeah.
We also need a graphic, just a fucking poster of Daniel and Richard. Alpha Energy 5 main event. Let's go.
Get him off it.
I can totally see a promo photo being made up as we speak of this. Oh, Jesus Christ!
It's going to be beautiful.
All right, I've got a Magic 8-Ball here, right, in my hand. Let's just see what it says. Would Richard be able to beat me in a fight?
You're going to jinx it, bro.
Hang on.
Not like
What the hell did I say? Oh, try again. All right, one more time. All right, is Rich going to beat me in a fight?
I don't care what your magic balls say, mate.
It says,
What did it say, Dan?
To try again.
I don't know what it said. Now we're going to ask a sample question here. We're going to ask a sample question here on What If It's Cool. Episode 6 of X-Men 97. Is it cool? Firstly, Tass, how do you feel?
It is cool. Absolutely.
Bitch nuts. Oh, sorry. Rich, how do you feel?
Someone say something to me? I didn't hear. What was that? Yes, it was cool. Almost as cool as me beating Dan in a fight.
And fun fact, Pete, how you going?
Fun fact, it is cool.
All right.
Yeah.
Now, I was I was in the middle. Now, with all the fun facts from Peter, now I have now leaned it going too cool because it now sums up everything that the future is going to be for this series. And honestly, I can't wait for Wednesday to come out. And yeah, this is going to be very interesting for the next 4 episodes.
Series. What a series! I knew it was going to be good, but I didn't really expect it to be this good. Like, it's fucking grouse.
Well, you know, in all fairness, when they changed the animation and some of the original cast were not going to come back, you know, all of us had doubts, but they're fucking hitting out of the ballpark.
Yeah, they're smashing it. It's very good. I hope they can stick the landing, and if they do, it'll be a top 5 series for me, and that's big because as I said, I'm not a big X-Men fan, so that's a big statement.
Top 5, if not top 3.
No.
People are already calling for an Emmy nod.
Oh yeah.
Cool. Already.
In writing alone.
Oh yeah, of course.
Still no Justice League though.
Yeah,
Still
but they're never going to win it on the music. So well, that's the end of this episode of What If It's Cool. Firstly, Tass, where can we find you on all your socials?
You can find me at Tass Alexander Topic Leaders on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can find me at Tass Topic Lee 2020 on Snapchat. And at the moment, wrestling wise, I don't have a lot of shows coming up at the moment, but I will keep everyone informed.
And also, if you haven't checked him out on Snapchat recently, I'm going to put a photo right here of the Storm photo that was absolutely fantastic. I probably so is that still on Snapchat now? That filter?
I think, I'm not sure. It's actually for Love and Thunder, but I just cut out the logo.
I gotta say, I think the thumbnail for this episode should be all of us just doing that, but screw it. Oh my god! You know, I nearly just said Texas then. Fun fact, Pete, where can we find you on all your socials? Sorry, Pete.
You can find me at danger_is_Pete on anything, your Facebooks, your Instagrams, your Twitters, your TikToks even. Wrestling wise, you can find me at Pipeworks Market on May 11th. I'll be wrestling Ryan Kaska for the Alpha Energy Cup, and I'm going to take that bloody cup. You can watch me do that on May 11th.
I'll be calling that match as well, so definitely come and support us on that one, because entry fee is only $2 to get into the market, and you get all that wrestling action for free. So why the would you want to miss that? It's going to be an absolutely stellar show. Rich, where can we find you?
So I've recently just changed my Instagram name to I'm going to kick the shit out of Dan _Will Bashing on Instagram. So you can find me there. You can also find me at the Redhead. Anyway, so yeah, Nat _1400 on Instagram.
I was gonna say Redhead Lovers. It would be an Instagram handle, but that's a joke. Jesus.
But you said it anyway.
Yeah, because like most comedians, they have to try and things new, and if it doesn't work, right, you just learn from that. And clearly, I'm not learning because I keep doing shit joke after shit joke after shit joke. And with that being said, don't forget to like, share, subscribe to the show wherever you get your podcast. Want more from What If It's Cool? Make sure to check out the YouTube channel where you can find the latest episodes of Mukbang Around, Reaction, and of course the podcast. And don't forget to follow What If It's Cool on all socials. It can be found at What If It's Cool. Keep that support coming. And until next time, we'll catch you on the next one. Peace. Richard sucks. Anyway.
I love you, Ben.
I love you too.